Good morning everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living Tuesday live session. Well, we are about 1 hour into the trade now. So we are almost 1 hour 20 minutes into the trade. Let us look into the Nifty chart, how it has opened. You can see here Nifty opened at around 17,800 levels. From there on, very quickly in the second candle went up to 17,878 and immediately in the same candle has also come down and currently now trading towards the day's high 17,864. Nifty had a big opening yesterday and continuously kept going down. Apart from that, it didn't do anything much yesterday. There was no clear trend in yesterday's trading activities. Currently, there is some amount of resistance on the higher side at 17,900 and there is a support on the downside at 17,745. So, almost a 160 points range in Nifty, which is nothing but yesterday's high as well as yesterday's low. 17,900 to 17,745 was the yesterday's movement that acts as a resistance as well as the support for today's trading in Nifty. Going with Bank Nifty, here we see it opens at 41,500, very quickly comes down to 41,277, currently trading at 41,370. Bank Nifty also yesterday from the highs of 41,738 came down as low as 41,230 and today you can see here it has already taken the support or it has not cracked 41,230, which means Bank Nifty might be heading slightly higher today in today's trading depending on the new levels that might emerge. But for now, Bank Nifty has a support on the lower side at 41,230 and also on the higher side at 41,733. This is a breakout level at 41,738. In case Bank Nifty crosses 41,738, then we can think of going long, or if it comes down to the support of 41,230, also there is a possibility of bounce back from those levels in Bank Nifty. Currently trading at 41,374 and Nifty currently trading at 17,864. We will quickly look into some of the banking stocks. Let us see some of the private banks first, beginning with Axis Bank, currently in the downtrend, opens at 866, goes down to 857 in the very first candle and rest of the candles are within the first candle range of 866 and 857. Bajaj Finserv opens at 1401, goes down to 1375. There is a breakdown level at 1380. It has once cracked 1380 and is now trying to make a pullback. Will it again give up and go down is what we need to wait and watch. Bajaj Finance opens at 6383, comes down to 6319 and now currently trading at 6357. You can see there is a support at 6313 levels on the downside and there is a breakout at 6532. In fact, in the last 2 days, looks like Bajaj Finance has fallen in a big way. From the highs of 6532 has seen the lows of 6313 in 2 days time frame, which is almost 200 points down in 2 days. This is the chart of Bandhan Bank, currently in downtrend. Again today opens lower, opens at 238.45. goes down to 232 very quickly and from there on now currently trading towards the day's low of 234. Bank of Baroda trying to make a pullback, making a bounce back from the lows of 163. Bank Baroda is also in the downtrend for last 2 days. You can see the chart, it is having a very smooth downward movement. It has hit the bottom at 163.75 now and from there on it is trying to go higher. Currently trading at 167. We will see Canara Bank opens at 290, comes down to 284, now trading towards the day's high 289.45. Canara Bank is also in the downtrend. Well, Friday and Monday 2 days have been some kind of fall for all the banking stocks. Let us see the HDFC chart. HDFC chart has done slightly a different movement on Friday as well as yesterday. It is slightly staying above, and today also it is trading slightly higher, made a high of 2720, currently trading at 2712. There is a breakout level at 2718 which is already cracked in the second candle. After that it is not still sustaining. During the day it might go once again above 2720 and make new levels. HDFC AMC, nothing much happening here, no much trades and not much volumes, also very uneven movement. HDFC Bank crosses the breakout level of 1669 in the second candle, makes a high of 1674. From there on very quickly comes down to 1662. HDFC Bank slightly trying to make a up move. Well, there is a support at 1646, but it is about 20 points away now. It may not come down as low as 1646 because it has already shown one candle in green which has also crossed the day's high or the breakout level of 1669. So this is the chart of HDFC Bank. HDFC Life is falling lower from the lows of 513 was the sell level. Yesterday's low was also around 513. Today it has made a new low, and from there on it has been all 4 to 5 candles have been on the downside, currently trading at 510. The chart of ICICI Bank, very uneven movement. On Friday it was slightly on the downside. Yesterday it was a very choppy movement, went up, came down, went up and closed almost towards the day's low at 852. Today one more attempt is being made to cross on the upside. There is a breakout level at 860. In case it breaks above 860, then you can think of a small long in ICICI Bank. Kotak Bank, very difficult stock to trade on an intraday time frame especially. Each candle has no resemblance or continuation with respect to the previous candles, which becomes that much more difficult for the traders. It becomes difficult to assess the pattern. You can see here on Friday it was completely sideways, and yesterday opens extremely high, goes and makes new low, and again comes back and closes slightly somewhere in the mid range. Today again opens around the mid range and is now going nowhere for last 6 to 7 candles. So this is the chart of Kotak Bank, currently trading at 1768. Let us see SBI. Smooth trend on the downside. Yesterday also it was fairly low, made a low of 532 today. From there on it is trying to make a pullback attempt. So overall the story in banking stocks is banking stocks Friday and Monday have been on the downside, and today all of those stocks which have made new lows are trying to make a pullback. Some stocks are still in uptrend like HDFC. So that is the overall banking related stocks. This is the chart of IndusInd Bank, 1148 now. Well, if you have any query about the holdings or the stock levels that you want to know, where is the next entry, where is the next exit for the stocks, then you can ping us, and we will be glad to help you on the trades with somewhat decent or acceptable stop losses and target levels. Well, each of the target or stop losses are individual preferences. There is no one single way of setting the targets or one single way of setting the stop losses. Depending on what time frame the stop loss the trade was taken, depending on the flavor or the strategy's inherent characteristics, we also decide on how to go about devising or designing a target or stop losses. See, system design is a very different kind of an art. Though we try to systemize the whole thing, it is customizable for each and every trader. That is why it is called as system design, based on customers lot of other requirements. So we cannot say like we create one software and just plug it into the software for all the traders. Then there is no diversity if everybody trades the same way. There needs to be diversity in the market for market to flourish, for people to form an opinion, for people to take risks and enjoy the rewards out of it. So if you want to know how to design your own entry setups, if you want to know how to design your own exit setups, if you want to know how to set up your targets or stop losses, all of those things we try to teach in our trading program, Trading for Living. And if you want to make some progress in trading activities, then definitely you can try this 1 week's boot camp. We really put some genuine effort to bring in some science and art to the activity of trading. We try to make it more professional, more simpler, more doable. Many a times so many strategies becomes undoable. Then we drop the whole thing and we do not pursue the activity of trading. So instead of that, we need to adopt or devise a system which is simpler and doable. Like for example, in healthcare management, if you put off too many procedures in your healthcare, then it becomes difficult to do. If you keep a few simple exercises, if you put in consistency, if you be persistent with your approach, then definitely you will see some good result, rather than doing a very hardcore training on your health, and maybe if you don't do that right way, then you might injure yourself also. So very similar to that, even in trading, we need to keep our systems simple and doable on a daily basis. Any system which is hard to do on a daily basis, or which takes too much of efforts to do on a daily basis, then those systems are bound to fail. So you need to know when you are devising your system, how well you are devising a system so that you can follow it very easily without much effort. So these are some of the insights that we give to our participants or our students, wherein they start thinking slightly differently and approach the market in a more professional way. The more professional you become, the more chances or the more probability of you being in the game for longer duration, and as you stay in the game for the longer duration, your probability of success also improves, and definitely you can make a career out of stock market. So that's it for now. Let us see how this week's trading goes. Second day into this week, and this is the second settlement for this month. Well, if you have any queries on your holdings or your positions, you can put it in the chat box. We will look into it and we will try to reply as much as possible with whatever information we have. Only thing is, please keep in mind, we do not watch the cash market stocks, we watch only the F&O stocks, and there are about 150 stocks that we watch. Even in that, we don't generally suggest any advice to do F&O trading in very high priced stocks or very low priced stocks with huge quantities. So as a student, as a learner, as a beginner in the game, you need to first think how you can protect your capital, and at the same time take some insights as well as some small profits from the markets. Markets should give you small returns as well as should give you lot of knowledge. You need to ensure you dip your legs into the ocean with a measured approach. So we help you and we coach you in those aspects. You can try our Trading for Living bootcamp. You can watch our market voices where I talk of different aspects of the stock market and wisdoms borrowed from other sources. You can also watch our ponders. Every day we give a quote about trading or investing or psychology management or risk management. So if you are liking the content that is being dished out of Banao Bharat's channel, do subscribe and share to the channel, and also hit the notification button on so that you keep getting notification as and when we go live. Let us all meet once again tomorrow with the fresh set of stocks and see their levels. Until then, Om Swasti.